how does this impact your sex life? I know that you've had a number of partners. I think you said around 1,000. So does it impacts it positively, I would say?
And why haven't these people spoken up and said, "Hey, was the guy amazing, crazy, crazy thing I saw"?
Okay.
You never hear other people talk about it.
I'll try to answer it.
Where were the guys on AMA? Of the thousands of guys.
Right. I'll try to explain it as briefly and quickly so we can get through everything as much as possible. The sex life is impacted not really much at all, besides the fact that there's 2 more for my partner to deal with, and there's always a little bit of a shock and a catch off guard, even when they know in advance, because they don't really know what to expect. You can only tell someone so much before they really actually see it. As for anyone like coming out about me, I've never used the internet to hook up with people. I've never taken photos and sent them to people from my phone or on a camera on a computer or through email. So it really would be the equivalent of someone going, "Oh my God, I was with that dude. Remember, I told you I wasn't drunk." It's their word against mine. It's literally, they don't know what my face looks like to attach to my stuff and vice versa. I mean, they know what my stuff looks like, but they can't attach it to my face. So it's kind of like a reversal where people who have fooled around with someone, they go, "Oh, really? Well, what does their stuff look like?" Well, this way, it's what does his face look like?
Carl, you got a question?
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say on behalf of every guy in the world, 20 inches, you are my hero. I just want to let you know that. But secondly, I just want to say that, and this on a serious note, for people who are different in our country, it's very hard, no pun intended, to express who you are and for people to see you as a human being and not see you as some object. And I applaud you, actually, for having the courage, even though you're still keeping your anonymity, which I understand, for at least coming out, because this is going to help somebody who has some type of medical issue to feel more comfortable.
And a lot of these people who have this condition, they are not as functional as this gentleman is. Wendy, a question?
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical. Sorry, Dr. Drew. I got to throw in the skeptical wrench in all this here. You did an interview with Rolling Stone magazine. You know that Rolling Stone's been under a lot of scrutiny lately for not doing, the best of journalism. So did they verify? Did the journalist have a look to make sure it's real?
I spoke with them in length before we did the interview and discussed a whole lot of different stuff. They were not with me in person. I understand the skepticism. I really do. It's something that not many people would even believe could be possible. But at the same time, my only goal behind any of this was to simply let everyone out there who might feel awkward and different inside know that we are all human inside, regardless of what we look like on the outside or what we believe. And we all have feelings, and we need to embrace our individuality and have compassion for each other, because if we don't, we're just going to feel like those poor, unfortunate, beautiful people from 50, 60 years ago who had to live in groups and freak shows just to survive.
I imagine that during high school, though, that was still difficult. I've only got about 20 seconds, my friend.
It was painful at the very end of high school. I lost my virginity to a girl who told a lot of people, and I didn't reveal it, but it made my life hell for about 2 years. I almost wanted to have one of them removed, and my father made me change my mind by letting me know that it didn't matter what anyone else thought about me. As long as I knew that him and my mother loved me, I'd be fine.